Hello, I'm attorney Pressley Henningsen with RSH Legal. Your Iowa nursing home case may not always need a hired expert witness. If your loved one was pushed by a nurse and suffered injuries because of the abuse, you might have video evidence to prove what happened. If so, there would not necessarily be a need for expert testimony because you have the evidence needed to prove your case. Sometimes, though, proving nursing home neglect or abuse can be more complicated. When you bring a claim against a nursing home, it is up to you to prove that they were negligent. And under Iowa law, negligence is only proven in case where the nursing home caused an injury or should have prevented an injury from taking place. This is called breaching the standard of care. The standard of care is not a black and white law that is easy to prove in court. It is dependent on a number of different factors, including who made the error and how the error was made. An attorney cannot say the standard of care was breached. Only a medical professional with the same general knowledge and experience as the person who hurt your loved one can say it. In order to prove your case, an attorney must find this expert to testify. For example, if a nurse hurt your loved one, your attorney will need to find an expert witness with the same general qualifications and experience to testify that the standard of care was breached. Nursing home cases can be very expensive due to these types of experts. It can easily cost more than $50,000 in out-of-pocket expenses to obtain expert witnesses and have them testify at trial. That is why RSH Legal only takes on cases where your loved one has been seriously injured or killed because of the negligence. Without these types of serious harms, by the time a nursing home case is done and the medical experts are paid, there could be very little money left over for the injured resident or their family members. There is no good reason to put you and your family through the emotional stress of a personal injury claim if there is very little result at the end of the road. Finding a qualified expert to testify about your case is often one of the hardest things of any Iowa nursing home claim. This expert must be qualified to speak about what the standard of care is and explain how that standard was actually broken in your case. They must also have time to analyze your case and figure out what went wrong. Finally, they must also be willing to testify under oath about the negligence that actually occurred. You might imagine that narrows down the pool of experts quite a bit, and it can make them difficult to find. But an experienced Iowa nursing home attorney has connections to a variety of expert witnesses that you can utilize for your case. If you'd like to know more about hiring an expert for your Iowa nursing home claim, call RSH Legal today at 1-800-433-0283. RSH Legal, fighting for fairness.